The best time to start is now is a pretty popular saying. But truthfully, sometimes the time just ain't right. Sometimes the demands and responsibilities from the rest of your life are just too great and you can't start that 6 times a week workout program that your trainer's demanding. Sometimes even just once a week is too much. But when you raise your concerns, you're probably going to hear something like, you have to prioritize your health, and if it's important, you'll make the time. And that's easy enough when you're single and you're living in your parents' basement. But when you're married and you have kids, it's a little bit different. Suddenly, you have a lot to do that takes a little bit more priority than maxing out your deadlift or getting your body fat percentage down into the single digits. And sometimes you just can't start now. So what do you do instead? So to avoid any argument about what you should be prioritizing, I'm going to use an unarguable example, an injury. Let's say you're starting to go for marathon running, but you have an unrelated accident and break your leg. There's no way you can start your running program now. You can't power through and run with a cast on. So what are you going to do? You could just sit around and wait for the doctor to give you all clear to start running again. Or you could use this time to work on other things that will mean that when that time finally does come, you'll be so much better positioned. You can work on stuff that is going to support your dream of running habit or remove obstacles to it. So you could start by working on improving your sleep or your diet so that your base fitness level is going to be that much higher. You could work on creating a new morning routine that would give you the time to run each day before work. Once the cast is off, maybe you'd be able to go for a walk each morning just to get into the groove. And then when that time finally came and you got the all clear to actually run, you would be so much further ahead than if you'd done nothing at all. And since you've been working on all this behind the scenes stuff, your motivation and confidence to actually start is still going to be there, and it's going to be that much smoother. And this is true even in cases that are not as absolute as a broken bone, like the one I gave at the beginning of this video. Maybe all you can commit to at the moment is one workout a week. Life is just that crazy. And for sure, your progress is going to be a lot slower than if you're going 6 times a week. But one is still going to be a hell of a lot faster than none. Just because you can't do it all doesn't mean you can't do anything. And so, as nice as the best time to start is now sounds, sometimes, truthfully, the time just isn't right to start exactly how you want to. But that doesn't mean you can't start at all. There is always going to be something you can do that will either prepare yourself or move yourself forward so that when the time is right, you can jump right in and you'll have set yourself up for success. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to know more about other realistic ways of getting into fitness, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll see you next time.